Hi, welcome to Survival Crafts. If you're looking for a place to come and learn some unique things in the world of traditional skills, survival, bushcraft, prepping, or even homesteading, you've come to the right place. I'm your host, Brenda Holder, and this is show number 4. In this video series, which is part 2 of a 3-part series on dog hair spinning, Dave is going to be taking you a step further from what we showed you last week. Last week he spent some time showing you how to do some spinning your dog hair on the stick spindles. Now he's going to be showing you a pretty cool invention that he actually made so you can make this string thicker and stronger. I think you'll enjoy this one. Stay tuned and let's go join Dave.
Well, welcome back to part 2 of dog hair spinning. And this week what I want to do is actually use the dog hair that we spun, and I've been quite busy over the past week. I've got 3 spindles all ready to go with a reasonable amount of twine on there that we can actually use, and we can use the twine to actually make string today, and that's where I want to go to make string. First of all though, I'd like to actually show you a more rapid way of spinning this stick, which I didn't get to show you in the last video. So I'm spinning that down my leg, I'm parking the stick between my knees, and I'm separating or pulling the fibers here using the technique that's called drifting. Now what I have been doing is using very short fibers. I've had a few emails from friends saying, yeah, but what if you have a dog with very short hair? Well, what I did was actually take the short hair from our Malamute, and I've just been using the very short hair. It's harder to actually spin with, and it's nice if you've got some long sections of hair in there, but certainly this technique is achievable with short hairs as well. So this week then we're going to use the twine that we've spun on the 3 sticks, and we're going to make 3-ply string or 3-ply twine. And to help me actually work through this procedure, I'm going to use a mechanical method, and what I have here is 4 items to help me. I've made just a long slat of wood here. Once again, I'll put my fingers down there so you get an idea of the length. I've carved a small hole in the top here, about 1 centimetre wide, 1/4 of an inch or so. I've then got a thin stick here, about that long. This is willow. You can use any wood you want really. I've then made a cross here, about that long, and about that sort of wide. And I've lashed it together with a square lashing. I then have a round piece of wood which also has a hole in. I just cut off the spruce tree in the garden. And these are the 4 items I'm going to use to help me set up a mechanical tool to make 3-ply string. So here I have the 3 spindles set up. Jordan's got 1 in each hand, and then he's holding the 3rd one in a box. Just lift your left hand there, Jordan. And we've got a couple of sticks there wrapped on with duct tape onto a military ration box, and the 3rd spindle is lying in that, and it's going to feed itself out by itself, hopefully under control here. But at the end I'm at now, I have to take all 3 ends and tie them together and use a half-hitch thumb knot. Then I'm going to spin these in a counterclockwise direction. Now I'm ready to start threading it through the actual machine that I've made. So now I'm going to thread this through the hole on the slat here, and all I've done is I've just duct taped it to a chair. Outside you could use parachute cord, and you could actually tie this to a tree with parachute cord. So So 3 ends tied together, pop it through. Pull. Then I put my extra wide wooden washer on the other side with a hole in. Now that's through. Now I can tie this around this stick. A bit of slack there. Once again, I'm just going to use a thumb knot here. Okay, that's there. Now I can put this little device in here. Run it out. Alright, just put some tension on there, Jordan. So I spin the stick here, and it puts tension on this area here. As soon as I feel a reasonable amount of tension here, my cross, which is the twine separator, I feel a little bit of tension on that point, so I can then move it back, and you'll see it spinning there in the location. So, tension there, move this away. My assistant here, Jordan, he's going to be putting a little bit of tension on that other end. And you can almost feel the tension pushing this rope separator down there. So moving this cross down, really it's nice when you're making a long piece of string if you have a third person for this technique. So this technique of 3-ply dog hair spinning does actually take a few people to do it. It's not easy to do it with just one person. There are ways I can actually spin and make a 2-ply rope. But what we're going to do, just out of camera, we're going to finish off this rope and then we'll come back to you. So here we are, we've finished actually spinning here or binding the string together. I'm going to disconnect my end, pull everything back through the holes. Initially, if you just come in together, the rope will kink up. And if you're not going to use this straight away, what you have to do is just to wrap it like I'm doing now. Jordan's holding the rope under tension. And with a small amount we had on those spindles, we've got about 5 meters of string here. Now, if I let that go, it'll just want to twist up on itself. Now I can use this immediately to bind pieces of wood together, and the actual tensile strength of this rope is about 10 pounds. It's not a great deal, however, it's enough to help you put up a shelter or bind things together, or indeed, what I can do now is take this and plait this with another length of dog hair rope as well, and then I end up with a strap that's probably got a breaking strain of 30 pounds. What I am going to do with this rope is just to tie it onto this piece of wood here, and I will take it away and I will soak it in water, and the actual dog hair will bind and kind of set in this twisted formation here, and it will stay in that formation when I actually come to use it later on. But as I say, I could have used it immediately, but I'm just going to get this on here. So there's the 3-ply method, and come along to one of our classes and we'll show you how to do the 2-ply method, which is actually a whole lot easier. See you later. Bye-bye.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed that video today. I know I did. And hopefully you got some great information on what you can do with your dog's hair. If you like what we do, we'd really appreciate it if you would share our videos, subscribe to us, give us a like, share with your friends, post it on Facebook, put it in your website, whatever you'd like to do. We really appreciate that. And if there's anything that you would like to see us do in the future, why don't you drop us a line and we'll see if we can make that happen for you. We're always into trying new things, or it might be something we already know about and just haven't thought about videoing it. So until next time, have a great day and we'll see you on the next video.